When we say we all have the same 24 hours, yes, every person, when you wake up in the morning, you have 24 hours just like the next person. It's time. It's inevitable. It's going to come. It's going to be in that present moment and it shall pass. However, when they also say that that looks different for everyone, and we can't just say, oh, we all have 24 hours necessarily, is because you might be retired, you might have 5 kids, you might be a single parent, you might work 3 jobs in a day, you might live a more privileged life and not have the stresses that a lot of other people do. Or you might not have privileges and struggle and hustle and have a lot on your plate to where, yes, it's hard to find that me time and those moments that you can dedicate to yourself and your health and fitness. However, no matter how easy or how hard or how busy or how not busy you are, we all do have the time as in the 24 hours outside of sleeping to fit in time that's geared towards your health and wellness. So, for example, today with myself, I'm taking a moment to just relax today for a second. My son is at work and my daughter is at a kids night out at a gymnastics center with my nephew, and they're having a fabulous time, I'm sure. I spoke with her right before she left. She was with my brother and sister-in-law, and they are taking them. I'm picking them up. In 2 hours, I pick them up. So I just realized too, as you guys know, I'm a floral designer, and this is Mother's Day weekend. And I'm so glad that I glanced down and looked at my checklist for all of my orders. I completely forgot one. So, and I've used all my product. So that means I have to head back out to the store and get some more product before they close. And not to mention too that with it being Mother's Day, I hate to say it, but I've known this for being 5.5 years in business now as a floral designer, that Valentine's Day and Mother's Day, even anniversaries, men will wait until the last minute to place an order. So while it may seem a little like careless on my end to miscalculate or judge my orders, I literally had one that was placed just a half hour ago. So I did work on that one, thinking that yes, all of my product will be allocated towards orders. And yeah, there's one that I still have to do. And actually it's okay because I have some also for next week, so I can just get product for that. And it's an order that goes out on Monday, and then 2 more for tomorrow. But there's one that's like a definite for Mother's Day, so it has to go out tomorrow. The other ones are kind of, they're just orders. Anyway, I digress. I need to drink this tea. So I'm drinking the detox tea right now. I noticed that if you have days where you like overeat or you cave with your cravings and you're just like, I just want the cake, I just want the ice cream. Think back to your sleep, if you got that or not. I haven't been getting the best sleep because I've just been so busy this weekend that can affect your hunger and your willpower also. So anyway, I'm having some tea to kind of pause because of course I'm doing, there's snacks and food around, and I want all the snacks. I want all the candy and ice cream right now and treats, but I can't do it. I need to just chill. So, because I was good today for the most part with eating, trying to stay on track. I've been doing the essential meal with Arbonne, and I love the taste of them. They're very filling. I'm enjoying a plant-based protein powder. I do think that it is better on my gut. I'm not as like gassy and bloated as I was with whey. But the biggest determinant for me is going to be when I go to get my scans and what my muscle mass says. Not that I don't think that like believe the protein in it, but I just wonder if I don't know, there's just something about the plant protein. So I'm curious to see that. But other than that, does satiate. I enjoy the flavors so much. Like I've tried so many different brands and flavors of protein powders, so much to where I think I've only bought, what is it? Select Science. Yeah. Their vanilla. I've only bought that twice. Other than that, every other kind that I've had, it's been a different flavor, different brand. And actually my favorite one was one at Aldi's, but it's not third party tested. Their vanilla protein's really good, but knowing that if it's not third party tested, if you research that, you don't know the sources, you don't know if it's really doing what it's supposed to be doing. Anyway, so going back to what I was saying, yeah, for someone who is a single mom of 2 kids, and when I say single mom, like we don't have joint custody, I don't get breaks of every, half the week or weekends or anything like that. Like I'm mom on all the time, unless I'll say maybe once, maybe twice a month. My daughter might go with a family member to like hang out, maybe spend the night because it's always with family. And that's it. Anyway, so I'm always on as a mom. I don't really have much time to just be by myself, except I have a gym membership, and then she does go to school. So those are moments where if I want to take off of work or I get to relax at work, I guess, and have some me time, that's when I get to do it. But I say that because being a single mom, having the floral business, which I just mentioned, my job is a 9 to 5. And then also I teach fitness classes, which that helps because I'm one of the gyms I work at. It's a boutique gym, and I actually work out with them doing the workout that I have programmed. So that's very helpful. And it also holds me accountable because I have clients, depending on me. However, I could teach it and not work out. That's an option. But in doing all those things, I did a workshop for the flower business yesterday. I had a pop-up event today, and it's Mother's Day weekend to fulfill orders. I still found time to go to the sauna to get my steps in early because I knew I'd be standing at a pop-up event in one space, place for a while. And then I also worked out this morning. It was teaching my class, but it was an hour dedicated to a workout. And then actually tomorrow I will do a pull day. But I just say that to be relatable and know that I don't do fitness because I have like all the time in the world on my hands. I actually have very little time, but I get it in, whether it's maybe breaking up my workout throughout the day or multitasking and, doing it while I'm making dinner sometimes or right after dinner. If we do a craft or activity, I'll get her started and then I'll work out and then kind of just be there to help throughout it. But I definitely make it a priority. And it's one of those things like you can make habits, build habits, replace habits, get better habits. But one thing that has always resonated with me, I remember seeing this. Honestly, I forget where I heard it, but make rules for yourself. What are your rules? And they're things that like, no matter what happens, it's something that you do every day. It's a part of your identity, a part of who you are. I have chosen to make fitness a part of my identity. I know that I'm going to lift weights, or at least do my push pull leg day twice, every single week. And I may take a day off, but I know that those 4 workouts are going to get done. I know that I'm going to get 12K average steps every week. Now, there are weeks and days and times where my workout, I may miss one set of something because I'm tired or exhausted, or I have to rush to be somewhere else. Or I have days where I only get maybe 7,000 steps in, but then I have another day where I get 14,000, and then that averages out. So every day doesn't have to be perfect when you follow these rules, but figure out what that is for you. Who are you? Are you a runner? Are you a lifter? Are you a gym goer? Are you going to be a gym rat? Are you going to be, find a boutique gym that you can build a family with and connect with people? I can tell you, I've worked out at so many different gyms and classes, and you kind of find your groove and your niche with a certain group of people that you like, or, you have common goals. That's very motivating in itself. And it takes the work out of trying to fit it into your schedule, and it just becomes part of who you are. And I think that is a huge difference when it comes to those 24 hours and how you spend them. If you are an athlete, and an athlete is someone who works out on purpose, then you will find the time in the day. It does not take hours upon hours. 30 minutes, 20 minutes. They even have lifting programs that are 15 minutes. It might be 15 minutes a day, but 15 minutes. If that is who you are and that's part of your identity, and you are focused on achieving good health or maintaining it, then maybe you need to assess your goals and how you can implement that to make it a part of your 24 hours. Think about the shows that you watch, the scrolling on your phone, the taking a nap, maybe. All of those things. Can you take a little bit of time away from those? Or maybe you work out while you watch a show. That's something that goes hand in hand, right? Yeah, that's all I got for you today.